First and foremost, big shout out to Rod Seller. Hope he's still out there. Hope he's still with us. There's so many things to say on that, but yeah, crazy world. This is Brian Fritz of Network 126, and there's Missy Fu back there. Oh, she actually wants to. Hey, she doesn't normally introduce herself. Say something, Missy. Well, anyway, just wanted to talk about some things tonight that were on my mind. Just been thinking about over time, and then ever since hearing about Rod Seller and everything he's been going through, putting out these videos talking about that he's just sick of everything. He's sick. He's sick of. Ow. Cats do that. He's just sick of everything. He's sick of losing. He's sick of being told no. He's just frustrated with everything in general. And he just got fired from another job. And he's starting to say some things now. Like, he ended his last video talking about, like, if you didn't hear from him for a long time, over like 6 months, we know what happened to him. Like, he's that serious, and it's pretty scary, but at the same time, I can't help but sympathize with him and understand where he's coming from. I mean, me and him are the same age, and we've both been through a lot, and we've both pretty much lost our whole lives. And, you know, seeing him go through all that and say all these things, I mean, I just can't help but put myself right there, in his shoes, and because I understand perfectly well what he's saying and where he's coming from with all that, because it's hard out there. It really is. With the way the economy is now, especially this post-COVID economy, it's terrible. People are suffering. People are starving. People are going into poverty. It's just a big, huge mess. And so I just wanted to go over some things that have just been on my mind lately, just like kind of like when I wonder about life and the meaning of everything, because first of all, the first main point that I wanted to make here with this, think about the beginning, where we come from. We come into this world kicking and screaming, naked and covered in fluids and whatnot. And we start to, like, our bodies start to grow and develop, and everyone around us, our parents, society, start to push us in a certain direction, tell us what we need to do and why everything is the way it is. And, like all these things about like finding a role to fit in with society and perpetuate all this and whatnot. And it's like, okay, so like at what point did like basically saying, like, when did I sign up for this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember saying, hey, I want to be born into this crazy world where I'm pushed to succeed and get an education and get a good job and get married and start a family and all this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm just, that was kind of my point with that. And so with that being said, should we, as a society, really judge those like Rod Seller that may choose to just end it all? Because, I mean, like I said, quite frankly, I mean, I don't remember making this decision to come here and do all this. So it's like, can you really blame those who decide to they just had enough? They don't want to do it anymore. And I don't know, that there's all kinds of things that you can talk about on both sides, or maybe there's more than two sides. That there's just it's a very complicated topic, but I just wanted to say, just put a few words out there, and I'm just wondering about how Rod Seller's doing right now, because I believe that was his latest upload still, where he's talking about that he's just done with everything. So, and I believe I did say before that I was going to do a video talking more, about this stuff and more dedicated to Rod Seller and his situation, because like I said, I understand where he's coming from. So, if anybody has anything to say in the comments, otherwise I'm going to wrap this up in a bit. I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to, put a few words out there, put a few thoughts, see what people think. And like I said, shout out to Rod Seller. Hope he's doing all right. And that's the thing too. He was even mocking those that would be like, "Oh, just be positive and just blah blah blah." And he's like, "Well, too bad, too bad." And I understand that though, because I get tired of hearing it too. Like, honestly, sometimes, and because like when your whole experience is just losing over and over and over again, yeah, like when people try to say, "Oh, just be positive," it is hard to believe. So that's a whole nother thing in and of itself. I don't know if I want to open that whole can of worms right now, but I try to be positive myself. It's hard. I understand. So yeah, with all that being said, does anybody else have anything to add to that? What's up, Adventures of Electric Lamp? Well, I guess there's not too many people out there. It's showing between 5 and 6 viewers right now. This early morning, February 22nd, 2021. Oh well. At least I got to make my main points and just throw it out there. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. So, if there's not going to be any comments, any more input, then I guess I'm just going to wrap this one up. This is Network 126. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, Brian Fritz out.